Welcome back to part 3 of covering this Kitfox IV fuselage using the Superflite covering system. Right away in this video, you're going to see some warping and blurring on the right. That's because I'm using a 360 camera and I happen to be just in the stitch line of this shot. I spend a lot of time on this transition area from the fuselage going into the vertical. If it turns out really nice, no one notices. If it doesn't turn out really nice, everyone notices. This is the final video for this fuselage. By the end, I'll have all the finishing tapes and doilies applied, and this fuselage will be ready for customer pickup. And now I'm finally getting around to stitching the vertical. Stitching this plane in particular took quite a bit longer than normal. The builder has added some stiffeners along the ribs, which were pretty difficult to navigate around. That's why you see me using a custom curved, flexible needle and trying to peer down into the holes to move it around the obstacles in there. It was the same way for the rest of the tail, and I hated every second of it. Now that those are finished, I can add finishing tapes over the stitches. I always do the leading edge tape of the vertical in multiple pieces so I can use a bias tape in places that it needs to form around a compound curve. Here is a better angle of what I'm talking about. Here I'm placing doilies around the gear mounts and any protrusions on the belly of the plane. I use a soldering iron to burn through the fabric and expose any pre-drilled holes made by the builder. What you're going to see me do here is a don't try this at home type situation. I had to take the fuselage off of the rotisserie so that I could complete this fabric in the back corner, but the legs of the sawhorse were too short, so I had to improvise. It all went pretty smoothly though, and I was able to successfully close out this area and then remount onto the rotisserie. Now I'm applying the very last tape. Once I've completed the fuselage and everything has had time to dry completely, I go over the entire piece with an iron, looking for bubbles that appeared or teeth that have lifted during the drying process. It also gives me the chance to make sure I didn't miss any tapes or doilies that need to be there. And that's it. This fuselage is as far as I've been hired to take it. If you need your kit or parts of it covered, you can contact me here or here. My next video will be covering the horizontal for this plane, so keep an eye open for that.